39, coming to you live from Mohegan Sun. We open with a Bellator special feature fight at the catch weight of 175 pounds. Matt Sung Lee versus Ben Saunders. Matt Sung Lee holds the rank of black belt in Judo, Hapkido, and Taekwondo.
This is a big moment that I've been waiting for. Perfect person. I'm not gonna be scared to straight with Ben. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna be right on his face, and we're gonna swing.
Ben Saunders fought 7 times in the UFC from December 2007 through August 2010.
The most dangerous thing about Matt Lee will probably be the fact that he has the biggest heart and never quits. To beat Matt Lee, I'm gonna have to either knock him out or submit him. Every time I enter the cage, I have the same mindset. It's to pretty much go out there, put on a show, and above all, you know, prove that I'm a martial artist, true and true. You know, an artist uses a canvas and paint. I try to utilize my opponent's face and body, and my favorite colors to use are black, red, and blue.
Matt Sung Lee versus Ben Saunders in this Bellator special feature fight at the catch weight of 175 pounds. Jimmy Art, tail of the tape.
And what you see highlighted here is the reach advantage, 6.5 inches for Ben Saunders. He's going to use that reach, I think, to pull him in and go for that clinch.
And Jimmy, your inner circle.
Well, be ready for war. Like Saunders said, Lee is known for going toe-to-toe, and this shouldn't be any different. The fighter that can keep the pace higher may get the victory. Beware the killer clinch. Saunders has excellent knees and is deadly from the tie clinch. Lee has to take care to stay out of it. The last stand, Lee is almost 40. He knows that an upset of Saunders may be his last shot at a big promotion. He's looking to make the most of it.
We now send it inside the Bellator cage to Michael Williams.
Bellator Fighting Championships on MTV2 tonight from Mohegan Sun. A World at Play now presents a 175-pound catch weight special feature sponsored by Hannah, the new action thriller starring Eric Bana and Cate Blanchett, in theaters everywhere on Friday. Set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first the red corner at 5'11", weighing in at 174 pounds. His professional record, 13 wins, 9 losses with 1 draw. From Leominster, Massachusetts, introducing Matt Sung Lee. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner at 6'3", he too weighed in at 174 pounds. As a professional, he stands at 9-3 with 2 draws. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, presenting Ben Killer B Saunders. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald.
This fight is under the unified rules of MMA, so elbows to the head are allowed both standing and on the ground.
Ben, you ready to fight? Matt, you ready to fight? Gentlemen, begin!
The bell in round number 1. Our Bellator clock is presented by the new action thriller Hannah, in theaters everywhere Friday.
You feel the enthusiasm. Both these guys have a lot of respect for one another and love to fight.
Seoul, South Korean-born Matt Sung Lee is in the white trunks. Ben Saunders is in the black trunks.
Saunders in that southpaw stance. Best kick against him is that inside leg kick. Let's see if Lee uses it.
In July of 2007, Matt Sung Lee lost a 3-round unanimous decision versus Eddie Alvarez. He feels he blew what was the biggest opportunity of his MMA career. Said he is still deeply bothered by that loss. And at 39 years old, he felt, Lee, that this was the chance to really go to the next level, his last chance in MMA. He seemed extremely confident coming in against Ben Saunders.
Lee really has that karate style, standing up very tall, his head straight up. Not a lot of head movement.
Keep it clean, keep it clean.
Saunders, tonight making his Bellator debut, said to Jimmy and me in our fighter meetings, quote, "I want to prove that I'm still relevant in MMA."
Is he using that range, trying to keep Lee at a distance, kind of pawing with that lead jab. Lee doing a good job of pushing in, but his head is just too straight. It's an easy target.
Saunders 4 inches taller than his opponent Lee, standing 6'3". And Jimmy, of course, highlighted the huge reach advantage for the American Saunders in our tale of the tape.
Now Lee doing a good job moving in, throwing 3-4 punches just like that at a time. Got to throw punches and bunches against a taller guy. Now he's in the clinch.
Big knee from Saunders, another knee from Saunders, and another.
Right to the gut.
Lee said that throughout his MMA career, Jimmy, he's been a slow starter, and he wants to change that tonight.
Man, those rib shots hurt. You can see it on the face of Lee.
One really can't be a slow starter versus Ben Saunders.
No, you can't. He tends to set a high pace. I'm one of those guys, I'd rather get hit in the head than the gut. And it's so, a really good gut shot is so hard to deal with. It takes all the energy out of you.
We talked about Lee's martial arts background, black belts in judo, taekwondo, and hapkido. Saunders, a martial arts fan since he was a very little kid, started formally training in Jeet Kune Do at the age of 14. Saunders, when he was 10 years old, that's 18 years ago now, that's hard to believe, watched UFC 1. He said, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an MMA fighter.
Man, we're old, Sean.
Good Lee fired with that right hand. Saunders coming in aggressively with the knees, that on the point of the chin, that to the body.
Man, he's going all over the place with his knees. I like that body, head, body. Not going to one spot over and over. It's very hard to defend against that.
UFC 1, November 12th, 1993. How many of us did that inspire to get into this business? Saunders playing the clinch game. Lee holding the body lock. Another high knee from Saunders. Saunders feinting with the body kick there, but walking down Lee. Two fighters, Jimmy, that feel that this is a very important, almost must-win bout for their careers. Inside kick by Lee.
Lee trying to catch him with that one shot. I think he's doing better when he throws in combination.
Big shot and huge right hand. Saunders having his way on the feet at the moment.
Saunders just being a little more accurate.
Credit to Lee, though, holding on with the overhooks.
Interesting.
Knee to the thigh.
Saunders pushing in even though he's the taller man. He's aggressive no matter what.
Blood coming out of the left nostril of Matt Sung Lee. See the blood on the back of Saunders, but that's Lee's blood.
Saunders still throwing the knee.
Lee throwing the knee. Elbow by Saunders. Again, walking down his opponent with the push kick now. Lee trying to counter with the inside left. Lee missing with that right hand. Saunders clipping right hand. Tie clinch and another knee and another. Then the elbow.
Nice elbows over the top. That caught him right in the head.
Lee catching that kick partially. Couldn't take Saunders down.
Oh, another good knee to the face.
10 seconds, gentlemen, 10 seconds.
Both fighters going hard in the dying seconds of round number 1.
Stop, clean break.
Heading into round number 2 of this Bellator special feature fight at the catchweight of 175 pounds, Matt Sung Lee versus Ben Saunders. 3 judges scoring cage side for the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. And Jimmy, as always, you have the unofficial scorecard.
Well, 10-9 Ben Saunders. More accurate with the punches, did more damage. Thought he won that first round.
Matt Sung Lee playing defense at the moment is in the white trunks. Ben Saunders playing offense at the moment is in the black trunks.
Man, they're just starting off where they left it. At the end of the second round, throwing leather. I'm sorry, into the first round.
Credit to Lee, Jimmy. He's taken some big shots, and I mean big shots. Punches, kicks, elbows, and knees, and he is coming right back. And now moving forward with the body shot. That was clever. Nice straight left hand on the inside by Saunders.
Just not a lot of head movement coming in. Still has that karate style.
Straight right hand by Saunders. So much blood on the inside of the right hand of Matt Sung Lee. That's coming from his nose, and a mouse is formed under his left eye as well.
And he's not wearing that damage very well. He's getting bruised up.
Inadvertent.
Oh, look at the little groin strike.
Neutral corner, Matt.
Low blow detected by our referee, Kevin McDonald. Time is called. Now Ben Saunders has 5 minutes to recover.
Well, that's going to happen a lot of times against a shorter opponent. They're underneath you.
Inadvertent groin shot.
They're throwing shots, can't really see him. And That's what happens. Took one in the cup.
Kevin McDonald going to our 3 cage side judges saying
good?
inadvertent groin
Sure?
shot.
All right, you ready on the time?
Saunders
All right,
not
let's
taking
continue,
much of that
gentlemen.
5 minutes. He's ready to go. The blood on the forehead of Saunders, again, is from the nostril of Lee. Saunders is not bleeding, but he has a lot of blood smeared on his face and body.
And Lee is taking a lot of damage.
Lee bleeding out of the left nostril. He just wiped the nose and a bad mouse under the left eye of the South Korean.
I can hear Lee's corner saying, take down, take down. They can see this is not going his way on the feet. Problem is, you got to strike your way inside to get a takedown on a guy like Ben Saunders.
Saunders just bullying Lee back against the Bellator cage fence, and a nice turn by Lee and a nice turn back by Saunders. Knees from the tie clinch now.
Back to that clinch.
Don't grab the cage.
Talked about it before the fight. Saunders has a great clinch.
Lee trying to change levels, go for the single leg. Nice right hand and the inside left. And again, Saunders back to the tie clinch. Jimmy, the 2 fighters are in front of our commentary position about 4 feet away. Saunders looks like he's in a different weight class from Lee.
And he is gigantic. Lee trying to press in. His corner urging him on. There is no quit in Mat Sung Lee. Mat Sung Lee's corner yelling, he's tired, he's tired. Whenever I heard that when I was fighting, I said, man, I'm tired too.
It's one of those stock comments that just come from the corner. Body lock held by Lee on the turn. See Saunders putting his knee on the hip and throwing those left uppercuts. Keep in mind again, all the blood you see on both fighters is coming from Lee. Saunders not cut. Lee again changing levels.
Saunders fights really well inside for a tall guy. Good clinch, good elbows. Even his short uppercuts are nice. See the elbows there, right on the crown of the head.
Big elbows, knees, those are huge knees on Fedor. Another elbow.
I liked him, he's throwing a Muay Thai style. Up the middle, over the top, a wide variety of elbows.
Still Lee presses forward. Tenacious is Lee, but he's taking a lot of punishment in this fight.
He is. And he's got his hands all around the head. Another good elbow. Now this fight is turning into a war of attrition. That's what I thought it would be from the beginning.
Lee missing with the right hand, Lee coming forward. Saunders' goal is to fight in Bellator's next welterweight tournament. Of course, in the quarterfinals and semifinals, no elbows. No such restrictions in this bout, and Saunders taking full advantage.
Looking at the damage on Mat Sung Lee's face, I don't know if there's going to be more than a minute left in this fight. Don't know if the doctor's going to let this keep going.
Lee is now bleeding out of the corner of his right eye, bleeding out of the left nostril, and he has a bad mouse under the left eye that's about to pop.
But he will not quit.
Absolutely not. Lee said, I want to go hard and close the distance quickly. He's done that, but when he's closed the distance, Saunders has delivered devastating knees to the body and head.
Lee actually said at the weigh-in, I'm ready to do whatever I have to. I'm ready to get stitches. I'm ready to go to the hospital. Looks like he might need some stitches after this.
UFC veteran Ben Saunders looking very good in his Bellator debut. Another big elbow by Saunders.
Stop! Clean break.
They're here.
Looks like they're going to let it keep going, Sean.
And they are going to let this fight go, and a huge ovation in response to that here at Mohegan Sun.
And you see the clap from Ben Saunders. A little show of respect, a little bow. He knows that this is all guts from Mat Sung Lee.
Heading into our third and final round now of this Bellator special feature fight at the catchweight of 175 pounds. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
Oh, 2 rounds to none, definitely for Ben Saunders. There's actually blood on my notes. That's when you know it's bad.
Mat Sung Lee is in the white trunks that are rapidly turning pink. Ben Saunders is in the black trunks.
Now, Lee has to know he's on a short leash. If he takes a couple big, hard shots, the referee is going to stop this fight.
Matt Sung Lee moved from his native South Korea to the U.S. at the age of 18 to attend the University of Massachusetts and study computer science. How his life has turned out much differently from that.
Well, this is the fight we expected. Lee is going forward. He just can't fight the short game of Saunders. Saunders has really good elbows, short punches, and they are doing their damage against Lee.
The cut of concern is the cut in the right eye, the corner of the right eye of Matt Sung Lee.
Man, that right elbow is deadly, right over the top. And it has opened up a huge cut over the left eye.
And now blood is flowing out of the left eye, and that just opened there on that last elbow strike. You saw it.
That one's bad.
So the blood stopped between rounds 2 and 3.
Stop time.
And now time called by referee Kevin McDonald to look at this
Neutral
cut.
corner, Ben.
So the cut was in the corner of the right eye. That was stopped, Jimmy, between rounds 2 and 3. Now this cut has been opened in the corner of the left eye.
Doctor
and
says
that is it. A physician stoppage and a TKO win in round number 3 for Ben Saunders.
Man, amazing performance.
Ben Saunders, successful in his Bellator debut, records the 3rd round TKO. An extremely gritty performance from Matt Sung Lee and a truly devastating performance for Ben Saunders, who gets the victory in his Bellator debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the cage, referee Kevin McDonald waves a halt to this contest officially at 1 minute 24 seconds into round number 3. The winner by TKO, Ben "Killer B" Saunders.
Now 10 pro MMA wins for Ben Saunders, victorious by way of 3rd round TKO due to physician stoppage. Ben Saunders defeats